What's up gamers? Today we're going to be looking at something coming in the 2.0 update. Now I don't know about you, but I'm really excited for Hydroneer 2.0, and one of the things that I'm really excited about is being able to build houses with friends. So today what we're going to be doing is reworking all of the housing elements in the game and making them way better. Look at all these housing pieces. I really don't like how I made these housing pieces before. The colors that we had didn't really look very good. The red walls look pretty bad, the pink walls look pretty bad, the blue ones didn't look too bad, and the black ones didn't look too bad either, but I just want to get rid of this entire system, make something a little bit new. So we're going to take our current building pieces and throw them out and start new. So I've got an idea. Instead of using color to customize each building piece, what if we just have different types of building pieces? So for instance, right now we've got the cottage wall. What if we had a brick wall and a wooden wall? So that's something we're going to be doing in today's video. Get this stuff on my way.
A few moments later.
So to help me create these new pieces, I've enlisted the help of Itchybeard. He's our community manager / web developer / Discord bot developer, and now modeler and also texturer. So he's wearing a lot of hats. So starting off, we're going to be using white boxes. Basically, these are really basic shapes that give us an idea of the scale of the items that we're trying to make. So we need one for the door, the wall, the floor, the roof, the everything. Once we created these shapes, we've put them into the engine and figure out which ones need to change or what we need to add or remove. We realized with these poles, they work really nicely, being able to flip them in different ways, but the problem with them is that when you look at the floor, they kind of need a foundation piece. So we created an additional foundation block of the poles that will go underneath them. With roofing, we found that when you have an end piece, you kind of need a left side and a right side, because one of the things we want to achieve with this is every single wall has a unique inside face and an outside face, just to make them a little bit more interesting to look at. When it came over to texturing, we wanted to make sure that every piece had a unique feel to it and also could contrast well between, let's say, the roof and the wall. We wanted a nice color difference between them, so whatever you build will look pretty nice. So hopefully that'll make up for you guys being bad at building things. With this, we decided on our 3 starting styles, bearing in mind in the future we want to be adding new styles and new areas into the game. We're going to launch 2.0 off with some stone, some wood, and some cottage style. We're actually going to redo the cottage style to make it look a bit nicer as well. Now, you won't be able to paint things like you can in the current version of the game, but we feel with adding more and more styles as time goes on, this will be a way bigger benefit than having those ugly painted cottage walls that we currently have. The one really important thing we were looking at when making these building pieces is that there's cohesion between the different sets. That means if you have a stone basement and then a wooden upper floor, they actually look really nice together, and I think we've achieved that really well. So let's take a look at some of these examples that we've created. This is all going to be implemented with a brand new build snapping mode, which is going to make building a whole lot easier. Instead of struggling to place things down, all you have to do is aim at the piece that you want to snap next to, and it will automatically move the piece that you're building into the position that you want it to be in. This makes building a ton easier, especially if you want to be building large bases. Alright, so I know what you're thinking. Where are all these new building pieces going to be sold from? And that is what we're going to be doing on a live stream sometime this month. If you guys haven't caught one of my live streams before, it's a very good opportunity if you have any questions about 2.0 or want to watch some of the development or maybe even give me some little advice while I'm making things. I'm going to be placing objects down in the world and creating these brand new stores to be able to house these new items. And if you want to catch one of these live streams, remember to hit that subscribe button down there and also follow us on Twitter. I'm going to mention when I'm going to be going live, both on my personal Twitter account and also the Hydroneer Twitter account. Also, I should probably mention with the Hydroneer 2.0 beta, if you didn't know already, we're going to be giving keys to active members of our Discord server. That means if you go over to our Discord server and check out the information on the welcome page, you can learn more about how to get involved in the 2.0 beta. Also, if you didn't know, I did a recent patch a couple weeks ago which increased the optimization for large bases. Since the news last month of delaying Hydroneer 2.0, I thought it was right to go into the game and start working on some optimizations. You may see some patches in the future related to the current version of Hydroneer. I should also mention as well that there is a setting in the game right now called toggle raw resources or dirt chunks. This basically turns off the saving of these items. So when you turn off the game, it doesn't save those items and they don't spawn back again into the world. This is really good if you've got quite a bit of a busy mining operation and you need to increase your FPS. One last thing as well. Thank you so much for the positive feedback I got from last month's video. It was absolutely awesome to see thousands of really nice comments from everyone across Reddit and Discord, Steam, and on the YouTube comments. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, everyone, for your very nice messages. We were quite worried about how everyone was going to react, and everyone was very kind about it. Thank you so much. If you guys haven't already, please leave us a Steam review. That stuff really does help us out. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next month.